I like this planet. You know, I'm not upset about it at all. I'm not a crusader. If I had my way, I would make a few changes, and I would make them slowly and carefully. I wouldn't make any radical kinds of changes. I would change science to be more, just to be a little less responsive to central authority. Make it more, like if you're going to fund a scientist for something that he says, here's what I'll do for you, you give me $200,000 next year and I'll do this. I think, well, okay, why don't you just give him the $200,000, let him do what he wants to with it. Don't make him tell you what he's doing. Don't make him convince his colleagues that what he's going to work on with it. If he's good enough to give it to him for one thing, just give it to him and let him decide, because you'll get a lot better science that way, and a lot more freedom for scientists to actually pursue their own goals, and a lot more discussion, which is a really important issue today, about what is the proper way to go about what particular problem. You know, the way it's done now is it's rather medieval, and it counts on the fact that it's not true anymore, that scientists never lie, that scientists will always be honest, and that they aren't each other's competitor, that they're each other's colleague. You know, the way papers get published, the way grants get funded, all of that stuff is like ancient. It's the structure that worked in the 17th century maybe, but it doesn't work now. It works very, very much against science, which is, I think, one of the better institutions on the planet. I mean, science is why we are sitting here with, you know, lights and stuff like that, empirical science, but not. It's almost always flourished better when, you know, dissent was expected and in fact encouraged. To have a central authority like the NIH making all the medical decisions is kind of ridiculous.
Very